up, geeks? GQ Geek JJ checking in here. If you follow my channel or you know me, you know by now that I have the pleasure of working around young people. So often I'm hearing new vocabulary. Also a video up on that if you haven't checked that out already called Do You Have Riz? But anyways, a new word came about because they kept looking at all my items. They looked at these items and they said, "Hey JJ, you're obsessed with waifus." And I said, "What is a waifu?" And then they went to explain it to me. A waifu is a term used to describe a fictional female character, typically from anime or related media. And I said, I'm not obsessed with waifus. What are waifus? Why are they so popular? And what made me get obsessed with them? All that and more on this episode of GQ Geek TV. Waifus, the fictional female characters fans become emotionally attached to, are popular due to a combination of factors, including the idealized portrayal of characters, the ability to project personal preferences and desires, and the escapism that they offer. Now, I grew up with some pretty strong female figures in my life, with my mom being a military woman and some strong older sisters and smart younger sisters as well. So I think I've always had an affinity towards like female superheroes, i.e. She-Hulk and X-23. So waifus, apparently for me, have been in my life the whole time. Today, it's kind of morphed to my Pokemon collection and kind of anime and like the books that I read. But again, I wasn't even aware of this term until a few weeks ago. And now I've seen that it's actually been part of my life ever since I've been collecting and liking media and literature. Fans can connect with waifus on a personal level by projecting their own preferences and desires onto them. For an example, a fan might admire a character's determination, wit, or unique personality traits and identify with those qualities. One of the things about waifu are I've actually had the pleasure to get a lot of artwork done by some really, really cool artists. One of my favorite is GeeK. Now he does a bunch of waifu styles, awesome covers for Street Fighter, commissions. I've had the pleasure of meeting him as well. One of my other favorite artists is definitely Cool Girls or Nunzio. Nunzio, believe it or not, custom draws my clothing line that I have. It's called Hurt So Good brand. I got introduced to Nunzio because he does really beautiful female drawings, and I got a couple commissioned of my wife, and then we built a relationship, and he's been drawing my clothing line ever since. I have tons of work on it. And last but not least, one of my friends that I've known almost my whole life since grade school, GeeK Inc. And he does all different types of style, but he's actually done multiple waifu tattoos on me, also in a video that you've seen before. But I happen to have collected a few waifus from him. Before knowing what it was, didn't say I was a fan, or I couldn't say I was, but now that I know what I am, I'm definitely a waifu fan. In the Pokemon world, waifu typically refers to a popular female character who is well liked or admired by fans. While there isn't a single definitive top waifu, some of the most frequently mentioned and beloved options include Cynthia, Serena, Dawn, and Elsia. There are thousands of different waifus, each with unique personalities and traits, allowing fans to find characters that resonate with their individual preferences. This diversity allows for a personalized connection with a fictional character. That was a quick educational video on waifus, what they are, why they're popular, and why the GQ Geek likes them so much. If you guys like content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll keep coming up with cool things that we think the geek community will be interested in, and we'll keep doing videos about it. Thanks for everyone to have taken any time to have watched any of my videos, to have liked it, and again, be on the lookout for more good things. See you, geeks.